Hey, it's 4:20 p.m. here at the Howling Moon Studios in Woodside, California. Hope you're doing well. I'm feeling in a really great frame of mind right now. So, two things this afternoon. I have two very close friends who come to visit every once in a while, and one of them is like exactly my age. He's 2 days younger than I am. The other one's a guy we've both known for a very long time, and uh, we get together and just spend a little time together every once in a while, and they're among my favorite people on earth, and they came by today, and that's always a little lovely. And then the Phillies came back and won their game in the bottom of the ninth inning. They scored 3 runs, and they've gotten off to a really rough start. They were 1-5, and it was a terrible 1-5. Gave up 37 runs in the first 2 games, I think. So that was not good. But now we're back up to 3-5, which could be worse. So we've won 2 in a row, and 3 of the last 4. So there's that. Anyway, so I'm in a really good frame of mind. So I hope you are too. And if you're not, I hope you will be by the end of the show. Some days my life is like a piñata, beaten and broken with bits scattered hither and yon. Please take me home. I've gotta get out of here. Later I'll pick up the pieces, but I gotta go. 3 little words can turn the dark into daylight. 3 little words can stop the storms at night. Take me in your arms, say the words that sustain me. Say them like you mean them, and I'll be back again. Please say the words you know that I'm craving. Please, please, please don't pause to think. Make no mistake, it's my heart you'd be saving. Please, please, please don't let me sink. 3 little words can turn the dark into daylight. 3 little words can stop the storms at night. Take me in your arms, say the words that sustain me. Say them like you mean them, and I'll be right again. Words aren't toys, be careful how you use them. Write them or speak them, your thoughts transform my world. 3 little words, not 10,000 pictures, is all that it takes to heal my aching heart. Don't stop, 'cause it rattles my cage when fragile emotions emerge. 3 little words can turn the dark into daylight. 3 little words can stop the storms at night. Take me in your arms, say the words that sustain me. Say them like you mean them, and I'll be right again. Say them like you mean them, and I'll be right again. So, guess what? It's April, right? And that means the highest of high holy days in the Moonalice calendar is rapidly approaching. So on February 20th, Moonalice will be at the chapel in San Francisco. And we are hoping each and every one of you will join us. It's our annual gathering of the tribe, and I don't know if you've seen it, but we've tried to circulate on social media this extraordinary collection. I think it's 23 posters that will be in the set that everyone receives when they come. There will also be 3 amazing screen prints that will be available for purchase. We have a sponsor this year of the Gentle Herb, and so there could be something there. You never can tell. And so, it's just generally a fun time. We hope that you will come and join us. And it's also the day that that Moonalice will put out its next single. So if you have streaming, this will be the day that we drop Am I High? And it's a really fun recording that we did, and it features Ray Benson. Ray Benson is the founder of Asleep at the Wheel, and 50 years ago, he wrote Am I High in that band. Maybe not quite 50, but roughly 50 years ago. And as I think I may have mentioned once before, I got to meet him at the Harley Strictly Bluegrass Festival, and I played him the recording, and he asked, would we like him to sing on it? And the shortest unit of time in the universe is how long it took me to say yes to that. So we're going to put that out on April 20th. It'll be available on every streaming service. There's a really cool video that will be on YouTube, which features Big Steve Parrish. And we hope you'll not only listen to it, but share it widely. It's just a really fun recording. Am I high? Me or my? Folks all seem to drift on by. Tell me, true friend, am I high? Am I high? Please don't lie. Have my legs been rubberized? Tell me, true friend, am I high? Or was it the gauge that incited my rage? Or maybe the booze that left me so confused? Perhaps that cocaine caused me to exclaim as I fell to the floor, give me more, give me more. Am I high? My mouth sure is dry. I just keep laughing till I cry, asking myself, am I high? Was it the gauge that incited my rage? Or maybe the booze that left me so confused? Perhaps that cocaine caused me to exclaim as I fell to the floor, give me more, give me more. Am I high? Look in my eyes. If you could see them from the other side, you'd still be wondering, am I high? That's such a fun song, and with the whole band, I think you're gonna really like it. We do it in a Texas swing style, so it's true to the at least the vibe of the original. It actually doesn't sound anything like the original. It's just that it stays in the same style of music, but with a very different set of instruments and a different tempo and a different feel, but the same goal. When the storm clouds build, then lightning strikes, thunder shakes your core. The feeling lasts for days and days, exactly like before. Every time the same, every time the pain. The time has come in from the rain. Each time the storms roll in, you fear you cannot cope. It may be just exhaustion, or it may be loss of hope. Every time the same, every time the pain. The time has come in from the rain. Come in from the rain and dry yourself, lighten up your load. Enjoy a little comfort before you get back on the road. If you always chase perfection, you may miss the joy that's hiding all around, waiting to be found, waiting to be found by you. Every time I find you standing in a storm, I want to help you come inside, build a fire to keep you warm. Every time the same, every time the pain. The time has come in from the rain. Come in from the rain, dry yourself, lighten up your load. Enjoy a little comfort before you get back on the road. If you always chase perfection, you may miss the joy that's hiding all around, waiting to be found, waiting to be found by you. We can break the chain, put away your pain. The time has come in. The time has come in. The time has come in from the rain. I've been out of work since the plant shut down. They shipped to jobs to China, left behind downtown, tumbleweed rolling through. It feels like we've all been screwed. Every day's a struggle, but we get by. They took everything we had, but we don't cry. We can't afford to drink, but we still get high, living the American dream. Politicians say, banks we trust, they gave them all the money that once belonged to us in the name of red, white, and blue. It feels like we've all been screwed. Every day's a struggle, but we get by. They took everything we had, but we don't cry. We can't afford to drink, but we still get high, living the American dream. I used to have insurance and a steady job, but a banker bought the business with intent to rob. He closed all the factories, shuttered every store. Thousands out of work makes his stock worth more. Debt and unemployment, we got up the wazoo. Change we can't believe in is long overdue. It's past time to sing the blues. It feels like we've all been screwed. Every day's a struggle, but we get by. They took everything we had, but we don't cry. We can't afford to drink, we still get high, living the American dream. Every day's a struggle, but we get by. They took everything we had, but we don't cry. We can't afford to drink, but we still get high, living the American dream. Living the American dream. Living the American dream. So I don't know if you're a baseball fan. I'm going to tell you something, whether you are or aren't, because it's kind of interesting. So baseball, as you know, is a very tradition-oriented game. The stats are largely comparable. They're absolutely comparable back to about 1930. And then they're mostly comparable back to 1876. The game changed because the ball changed. You know, around 1911, you went from the dead ball era to live ball era. And then from 1930, you had this 1 year where the ball was like, you know, they used a Super Bowl or something, and offense went crazy. Anyway, but other than going to the designated hitter, things have been pretty stable for basically 100 years. And but this year, they put in a pitch clock. And it's really changed things. It's unbelievable. You know, they allow 15 seconds between pitches if there's nobody on, and 20 if there's somebody on. And the games are just wildly shorter. I mean, like, I think 40 minutes shorter. And it's like, if I, you know, I've been to 6 games so far, 5 in spring training and then 1 regular season. And it's really hard to score because it goes by so fast. And I mean, I will adjust, but man, you really got to pay attention. I have a hypothesis, and who knows, it's probably total BS, but I'm convinced that at least during this year and maybe next year, while we're transitioning the pitch clock, injuries will be up, because I think, you know, there are just times when pitchers need to slow down, and that pitching at a really high rate all the time will ultimately hurt people. And it appears to me that base runners are getting into trouble, and sometimes fielders are getting into trouble because the game's moving so fast. So I think injuries will be up. Who knows if I'm right? To say the truth will set you free. I packed my bags and grabbed the keys. Now I'm asking, baby, please, may I follow you across the sea, sailing to the island of you, hoping that there's a room there for two. It may be far away. If you let me in, I'll stay till the end of time. I'll be true. I'm lost and missed the boat. I'll take any ride that floats. I'll sail blind without a chart, 'cause I know the way by heart. Sailing to the island of you, hoping that there's room there for two. It may be far away. If you let me in, I'll stay. Till the end of time, I'll be true. Alone at night, I dream that you will let me in your life. When I'm feeling lucky, I dream you'll be my wife. Sailing to the island of you, hoping that there's room there for two. Maybe far away. If you let me in, I'll stay. Until the end of time, I'll be true. If you let me in, I'll say. You let me in, I'll stay. Until the end of time, I'll be true. You may stand in line for work, you may stand in line for play. Bust your butt from dawn till dark. Love don't work that way. Love needs an invitation. It's out of your control. You must have permission to share another's soul. Some things just cost money, some things just take time. Some things just cannot be bought, some peaks can't be climbed. Love needs an invitation, it's out of your control. You must have permission to share another's soul. Oh my God, I got an invitation from the most important person I know. Fireworks and heart palpitations are both from the blue. Can it really be true? I'm in love with you. Love needs an invitation. It's out of your control. You must have permission to share another's soul. Love needs an invitation. It's out of your control. You must have permission to share another's soul. You must have permission to share another's soul. So it has been a wild week, right? I mean, oh my God. I mean, the things that are going on in Tennessee and Idaho, Texas, North Carolina, Florida. I mean, it's just, it's like they're trying to turn the clock back. And their basic notion is, I guess, is that they have the power to do it because they control the courts. And between a bunch of state legislatures and the courts, they can, that our legal system has become so sclerotic that it can't respond to threats. And Congress has basically lost the ability to legislate. And so the effect is that, the folks who want to restrict rights have some really big advantages right now. Now, we saw an amazing thing happen in Wisconsin where the right person got elected by a landslide to be the head of the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Just another reminder that the elected judiciary is not a good idea. But this person got elected, swaps it from conservative to liberal, and with that, we may see all kinds of very favorable changes. And so that was very cool news. And I must say that the response of the kids in Tennessee, first to the gun violence and then to the 2 legislators being expelled, that is encouraging as well. So, things, who knows? I mean, we're in a bad place right now, but maybe things are looking up. This is a song about that. In the nick of time, you will find your way. In the nick of time, a path from night to day. You're feeling desperate, you're feeling alone. You know how to turn for help, you know how to run. What do you see when you lay awake at night? Who do you really want to be? Follow your dreams, don't ever let them slip away. Good things happen in the nick of time. In the nick of time, you will find true love. In the nick of time, an angel from above. That desperate feeling has moved in to stay. You feel a clock ticking, it won't go away. What do you see when you lay awake at night? Who do you really want to be? Follow your dreams, don't ever let them slip away. Good things happen in the nick of time. in the nick of time. You will find me there in the nick of time. Anytime, anywhere. Your life is a drama, twisted and strange, but you are the author, and the story can change. What do you see when you lie awake at night? Who do you really want to be? Follow your dream, don't ever let them slip away. Good things happen in the nick of time. What do you see when you lie awake at night? Who do you really want to be? Follow your dreams, don't ever let them slip away. Good things happen in the nick of time. Good things happen in the nick of time. So, I had a few weeks off, as you know. Then I forgot to play this song last week. So, Tracy Sheridan, this is your song. Southern Cross shine distant, beacon in the night, constellations burning, beckoning light. Troubled above, darkness falls. Orion is broken, the eagle is lost. Raining down to the ground, stars fall from the sky. Life is changed, rearranged in the blink of an eye. Mountains of rain reflect the pain. We hear the swirling of the wind. Clouds of tears undiminished by the years, haunting us over and over again. Raining down to the ground, stars fall from the sky. Life is changed, rearranged in the blink of an eye. empty the clouds, some in the wind. How many times we start over again? Slate looks clean, but underneath the chalk remembers so many. Empty the clouds, some in the wind. How many times we start over again? Riding back in the southern sky, prophets know the eagle will fly. Southern Cross shine closer, beacon in the night. Constellations burning, beckoning and bright. Raining down to the ground, stars fall from the sky. Life is changed, rearranged in the blink of an eye. Raining down to the ground, stars fall from the sky. Life is changed, rearranged in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. Tracy, I want to send that off to you with love and all kinds of well wishes, and I hope you're feeling good. Spring is here. Around here, the wildflowers are blooming, the cherries are blooming, the wisteria's coming up. I mean, it's still raining, but I mean, not right now. Yesterday it was raining. It's like, you think to yourself, I mean, thank God we're having the rain. But we sure have had a lot of it. But it is amazing. Like every reservoir in Northern California is now completely full. And they still have like, I think, 50 or 60 feet of snowpack in the Sierra. So there's a lot of rain going to come down from the hills. I leave before dawn, I'm in meetings till midnight. You know I work a very long day. This kind of life gets in the way of relationships. A lot of work and not much play. Thoughts of my own, I've been thinking a while, didn't know how to say. Each time I think my heart might disappear without a trace. You're there with me, we're still in the same place. Won't you be my silver lining? Won't you chase the storms away? I need you now so much more than ever. Won't you help me find my way? Laying in bed, just tossing and turning, waiting for the sun to rise. Just before 5, we're alone in the darkness, but I still can see your eyes. I need to change, I need to find equilibrium, I don't need what money buys. Each time I wonder how my life got twisted up like this. You're there with me, you save me with a kiss. I need you to be my silver lining, won't you chase the storms away? I need you now so much more than ever, won't you help me find my way? You know you are my silver lining when I have a cloudy day. You are the only friend I need when things don't go my way. You know you are my guiding light, I owe you more than I can say. Thank you for being there, I can always count on you. Sometimes even happy dreams come true. Thank you for being there, I can always count on you. Sometimes even happy dreams come true. Thank you for being my silver lining, won't you chase the storms away? I love you now so much more than ever, won't you help me find my way? Oh, won't you help me find my way? Oh, won't you help me find my way? Please help me. Staring at 60 like a face in a mirror, lines and wrinkles galore. Staring at 60, the dreams are much clearer, tired but hoping for more. He was lucky and he worked real hard. He also had some bumps in the road. He made it here, his path is clear. He's harvesting the crops that he sowed. Staring at 60, he knows the reason that life has brought blessings and glee. Carrying at 25, staring to stay alive, he found someone perfectly sweet. He may be staring at 60, but he's the luckiest man alive. He fell in love with an angel above. She agreed to be his wife. You may make your own choices, but hear me when I say, by the time you're staring at 60, sunset's not that far away. Staring at 60 can be Frankenstein scary, uncomfortably close to the end. Staring at 60, you're too often wary of breaking where you used to bend. You made some mistakes, you have what it takes to live without regrets. You made it here, don't give in to fear, your cup is as full as it gets. Staring at 60 can be Frankenstein scary, but you'll never feel more alive. daring at 60, making each moment last till the next one arrives. Here you are staring at 60. At long last the pressure is off. You know who you are, you come pretty far. These keep keeping you aloft. You will make your own choices. But hear me when I say, by the time you're staring at 60, sunset's not that far away. We live in a youth-obsessed culture where older is something to fear. Older is fine like a bottle of wine. People get better with time. Here you are staring at 60. At long last the pressure is off. You know who you are, you come pretty far. The breeze keeps you aloft. You will make your own choices. But hear me when I say, by the time you're staring at 60, sunset's not that far away. By the time you're staring at 60, sunset's not that far away. 15 Cadillacs, he said he owned 15 Cadillacs. Guess I believe him. Why not? 15 Cadillacs, no one needs 15 Cadillacs, and he should be fine with what he's got. 'Cause all I ever got in a car was a safe ride alone. No feelings for me along the way. All I ever got in a car was a kiss, good night, so take me home. 7 BMWs, he said he owned 7 BMWs. I guess I believe him. Why not? 7 BMWs, no one needs 7 BMWs unless he parked them where he forgot. 'Cause all I ever got in a car was a safe ride alone. No thrills for me along the way. 'Cause all I ever got in a car was a kiss, good night, so take me home. How many hills does it take to roll alone in dotted line? One steering wheel should be enough. How many other guys have heard your tired pickup rhymes running on empty? Lies won't pick you up. One blue car, I only own one blue car, takes me everywhere I need. One blue car with the key to my soul, built for comfort and not for speed. 'Cause all I ever got in a car was a safe ride alone. No thrills for me along the way. All I ever got in a car was a kiss, good night, so take me home. 15 Cadillacs, he said he owned 15 Cadillacs. I guess I believe him. Why not? 'Cause all I ever got in a car was a safe ride along. No thrills for me along the way. 'Cause all I ever got in a car was a kiss. Good night, don't take me home. Don't take me home. Don't take me home. Take me home. So, I assume you all been paying attention to what's been going on in Nashville the last 2 weeks, but it's sort of like the worst of America all on display in one place. And if you've never been there, Nashville's a really beautiful city. There are a lot of wonderful people there. We have a lot of friends there. We have family there. But it's had a really bad 2 weeks. And it all comes down to gun violence, right? And this is a song about that. News alerts cut through the noise. Bodies broken like fragile toys. Shooters rule another day while politicians say it's time to pray. Every time the same old story. Images both sad and gory. Bullets rule another day while politicians say it's time to pray. Take your thoughts and prayers, scatter them across the sea. Your thoughts and prayers are all you have. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Legislators love their guns. Courtrooms gats have mostly won. 90 people killed each day while politicians say it's time to pray. We're only safe when packing heat. Schools and churches on the street. The handiwork of the NRA. Well, politicians say it's time to pray. Packing heat in schools and churches on the street. Handiwork of the NRA. Well, politicians say it's time to pray. Take your thoughts and prayers, scatter them across the sea. Thoughts and prayers are all you have. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Orlando, Newtown, San Bernardino, Charleston, Blacksburg, Tucson, DeKalb, Nashville, Parkland, Santa Monica, Aurora, Columbine, and every town we love. The time has come. The time has come. The time has come to stand and fight. Not getting shot is a human right. Join us and make a stand. Stand proud and hold my hand. Together we will make a stand, you and me. hate to be the one to tell you, but I've been feeling bad. I went to see my doctor, find out what I have. He poked around and he prodded, and he made me lots of tests. And he taped a diagnosis, and he taped it to my chest. He said, toys in the attic, that's what you've got, old son. Toys in the attic, they got you on the run. Toys in the attic, I advise that you take care. You better find a toy box and clean up that mess in there. Well, I begged my dear old doctor for some meds to fix my head. He said, drugs won't help you, son. Get some exercise instead. Well, I was feeling desperate with my head in such a state, so he sent me home without dessert. Let me meditate. He said, toys in the attic is what you got, old son. Toys in the attic, they got you on the run. Toys in the attic, I advise that you take care. You better find a toy box and clean up that mess in there. Well, I think I'm going crazy, my toys are on the run. My doc and friends won't help me, I just need a little fun. All that I am asking for is just a little kind to help me put the toys away that are messing up my mind. I went to see the preacher, he was my last resort. Made me say confession, then he typed up a report. He told me God was angry with the troubles in my head, so he sent me home without dessert, made me go to bed. He said, toys in the attic, that's what you've got, old son. Toys in the attic, got you on the run. Toys in the attic, well, I advise that you take care. You better find a toy box and clean up that mess in there. Yes, you'd better find a toy box and clean up that mess in there. Long after midnight and the party rages, lunatics and animals out of their cages, alarm bells ringing, who knows where. Nobody listens, nobody cares. Rome burn, Rome burn, Rome burn. Hurricane gals tearing up my street, flood waters everywhere 3 feet deep. We better do something before we all die. Naked men say our debt is too high. Rome burns, Rome burns, Rome burns. Every kid wants to be a fireman. Till the fires start, it's all a game. Now the flames are everywhere, we can only sit and stare. Watch our sweetest dreams go up in smoke. Here fire, there fire blazing away. Loads of smoke choke the folk who stop to pray. We better do something before we all die. Naked men say tax rates are too high. Rome burns, Rome burns, Rome burns. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's show. I got one more song to go. And you may have noticed I did a lot of songs today about my life partner, the most important person in my life, Anne. And this is one of them. And so I send it out to her with love. When I was young, well, I was all support. My luck was bad, and I could never score. Every day was strange, then my fortunes changed. Fell in love like never before. I fell in love when you first walked through that door. And every day I love you more and more. More and more and more. More and more and more. Every day I love you more and more. When I look at you, I can't believe you're real. 'Cause in every way, you are my ideal. I'm living in a dream with weed and wine and ice cream. You have to know how great you make me feel. Well, I fell in love when you first walked through that door. And every day I love you more and more. More and more and more. More and more and more. Every day I love you more and more. I can't pretend to be cool. You can see through me like glass. My cards are facing up again. You always know what's up again. When I'm out of line, you're there to kick my ass. I was saying, darling, I fell in love when you first walked through that door. And every day I love you more and more. More and more and more. More and more and more. Every day I love you more and more. More and more and more. More and more and more. Every day I love you more and more. Thank you all. It has been a great privilege to play for you again this week. And I want to just say thank you. This is so therapeutic for me, and I hope it is for you as well. It's just a beautiful thing to get together on a Saturday afternoon and share music and, connect across space. Anyway, take really good care of yourselves, and I hope to be back next weekend. I forget what the calendar says, but fingers crossed. Anyway, take really good care of yourselves. It's a weird world out there, so let's also take care of each other. Love you. Bye-bye. And thank you to Patrick for once again producing another great show.